Hello, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your sweet, spicy, and sexy reading here today. So we're changing things up a bit. I typically do the Love and Life series for the first half of the month and second half of the month. So we're switching things up a little bit, sweet, spicy, and sexy. We're going to take a look and see, is your person still hot for you? Do they still desire you? So this is going to be for the first half of September. General reading. As always, Taurus, it will not resonate with every single person. So please do take from this what makes sense for you as always and release what doesn't. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, I am opening things back up by way of private readings. So you're more than welcome to visit my website and book a reading at this time if you're interested in that. And of course, I will include a link to all of the decks that you see here. So we're starting things off with these 3 card decks. This is a brand new deck that I've been gifted by my soul sister Angelic Revelation 144. It's called the Sacred Mirror Oracle. And then we'll grab a card from Mystic Moon's deck, Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. And then this one is by Sister Moon Tarot, Twin Flame Poetic Confessions. Okay, so let me set these ones aside and let's see the direction that this goes. All right, so angels and spirit guides for Taurus. What is your first focus message? Just start things off. So the person that you're focused on for this reading, do they still desire you? That is ultimately what it is that we're focusing on here today. We do have travel. Okay, so either you're needing to travel or wanting to travel at this time, or you and your person are at a distance from one another, and in order to see them in the 3D, you would have to travel. So there's distance, a physical distance here between the two of you. All right, so let's add to this with a message from Spirit. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. And this can, of course, be for cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune in. All right. Guided to this card right here. Pen, creation. Okay. This, for me, is letting you know that whatever it is that you're focused on right now, your dreams, your goals, whether it has anything to do with your love life or just life in general, sometimes it helps to write things down. Sometimes it helps to have a solid plan as to the direction that you're wanting to go. You are ultimately in control of what it is that you want to create in your life at this time, Taurus. Okay, so let's grab an additional message from the Twin Flame Poetic Confessions deck. Wasn't ready for that one. You don't, of course, have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the deck. We're concentrating more so on the message. Okay. We have mirroring, which of course is very twin flame in energy. This message says, do you feel the way I feel? Sometimes I think this sadness isn't mine. I feel your energy all the time. Okay, so you guys are actually mirroring each other's energies at this time without even realizing it. You know, clearly there's a distance here between the two of you. Maybe you guys are on very different parts of the world and you're not knowing what they're thinking. They certainly are not knowing what you're thinking, but you guys might actually be on the same page without realizing it. Okay, so let's take a look and see here, Taurus. Are they still into you? Are they still wanting to connect? I feel more so that they are, considering what's already presenting itself here. If you guys are mirroring each other, and if the person that you're focused on for this reading is somebody that you want in your life, then the answer to that question more than likely is yes, they're still hot for you, they still desire for you, regardless of the distance. This is, I forgot to mention, Mystic Moon Oracle's deck. We do have fall, so the fall season is right around the corner. It depends, of course, on where you live throughout the world. Here in the States, you know, we're still in summer, but the fall season is fast approaching. It'll be here before we know it. And this could also indicate things that fell apart, the relationship just collapsed, you know, and or the fall season plays a significant role in your connection. Something might have happened during that time of year between the two of you. We do have the fifth dimension represented here. Okay, so as I mentioned, it's like you don't even know that you guys are thinking particular things and you're on the same wavelength, but perhaps in the fifth dimension you do know this. There's that telepathic communication between the two of you. Look at this. We have offer followed by action. So in order for this offer to happen, Taurus, then this person needs to take some sort of action to take things out of the fifth dimension and into the 3D so that they can actually bring about this offer, perhaps to reconcile or to simply see you and talk, however way this action needs to happen. We have healing. So there's healing that's needed when it comes to this connection, and it could certainly be out of balance right now. And if this is where you're both at, that's actually a good thing. If you're both taking the time to work on yourselves, to heal whatever is broken in the partnership, to bring it back into balance, that's a good thing. There are signs, perhaps at this time, Taurus, that are trying to grab your attention. So definitely pay attention to that. And these are signs that you know are specifically for you. You're not going to have to figure out or ask. It's like, was that a sign for me? You'll know right off the bat that it is absolutely a sign for you. So pay attention to whatever it is the universe is trying to convey to you at this time. Okay? So let's add to this with the Romance Angels deck. When it comes to your person, angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, first half of September. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so there are red flags that are presenting itself here, Taurus, and perhaps that's what these signs are all about. The signs are cautioning you, so that's no accident. And it's falling right below fall, so something possibly around the fall season might present itself by way of a red flag still, and that simply needs to be addressed in order for your reconnection to fully heal and move forward. And perhaps that's what this action is all about also, is to pay attention to whatever is representing itself here by way of these cautionary signs. Okay? Because you guys are in separation for a reason. Forgiving and learning definitely needed. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So perhaps part of this healing and to bring it back into balance is there has to be forgiveness between the two of you first in order to bring about full healing in this connection. Whatever happened in the past is in the past. It's a done deal, you know, so turn the page and create a new story here when it comes to this connection. What else, please, angels and spirit guides, for Taurus? Let go of control issues, very important. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And that's because you each have your own free will. You can't control them any more than they can control you, Taurus. So, and this healing certainly cannot be rushed. You deserve love, absolutely. We've got that Cupid's arrow represented right there. You are a lovable person, Taurus, and you have to remember that. You know, sometimes we forget, especially when we experience such difficult things in love and romance. Let's grab one more. One more. And then we've got religious factors coming through here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You could also certainly feel that this person, you and this person are spiritually connected. You could have also turned to prayer to just get some sort of guidance from God, your angels, your spirit guides, to direct you onto the path that you are wanting to go, you know? So we'll take a look and see where else this is going to go here. So let's grab some additional insight from the Pining Rose Tarot. This is by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, Sweet, spicy, and sexy. The first half of September. Do they still desire you? I feel they do. But there are red flags that are presenting itself here. You know, so it's not enough to desire you from a distance in the fifth dimension. If they really want you, if they really want to come towards you and with this offer, then they do need to do some work on themselves to heal whatever they need to heal from. We do have the Empress, so my feminines, you're coming through as the Empress here, divine feminine energy. The Empress is a mother figure, very nurturing, so some of you guys could have already had children together. This is manifestation of growth here in this connection. And it's also a reminder, my feminines, to be kind and gentle with yourself right now. You know, some of you guys, I feel, might be really hard on yourselves for whatever role you might have played in the, you know, the demise of this partnership. So it's time for you to be kind and gentle with yourself during your healing process. What else, please, for Taurus? We do have the Seven of Cups, which is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's coming up reversed, okay? In the upright, this is somebody who has way too many choices, opportunities, too many fantasies that they're trying to fulfill perhaps. So part of the issue that might have brought you guys into separation and are creating these red flags might have to do with other options that were a part of the interference in the relationship. But it is coming up reversed. So that's how we're going to have to read that. So the Seven of Cups in reverse is confusion, okay, basically. And somebody feeling like they just lack purpose. They're still all about their fantasies and illusions. You know, so I feel that's a part of the red flag here still. And if your person is still confused about the connection, the decision that they ultimately have to make to just make that choice. If they want to be with you, then they're going to have to take some sort of action to turn that into a reality. And realize that you're the only choice, not an option, you know? Seven of Swords is presenting itself here. So we've got two sevens right next to each other. This is betrayal. This is cheating. Someone who got away with stuff, deception. That's why we still have red flags. So even though I feel, Taurus, that yes, they're still hot for you. Yes, they still desire you. I feel still that they might be entertaining other options, or they're struggling to just decide once and for all that they want you and only you. This person might just have gotten so used to having variety and multiple partners, you know, and that's just not acceptable moving forward if they want to be able to build a solid connection with you. We do have Strength, which is picking up off of Leo, okay? Willpower, courage, compassion, confidence. And I feel when everything fell apart in your connection, it definitely caused you to feel weak and just not confident. You know, who would be, knowing that your person has other options or entertaining other people? And this is a reminder for you, Taurus, to realize that you're a lot stronger than you might be giving yourself credit for. This is also a card letting you know that you got to have patience. Just give it some time, you know, let go of the control issues, allow things to unfold the way they are meant to. And so, yes, that does involve you having to restrain yourself as far as taking any sort of hasty action towards your person. You know, leave it up to the universe to handle this and to take care of you. What else, please, for Taurus? Angels and spirit guides. What else, please, for Taurus? What else? Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful energy, Taurus, because that's your own energy right there. Wealth, financial security, stability, family, and success. Money matters. If that's been an issue for you, things will ultimately improve in that area. When it comes to love and romance, I love this card because it represents a perfect match for you, whether that is this person or somebody else moving forward, okay? Because if they're still entertaining other options, then clearly even if they desire you, even if they're still hot for you, they're desiring other people as well. And that's not going to work. So in order for you to find the happiness and the love that you deserve and are looking for, perhaps you might have to go in a different direction to find it, but you will be quite successful in love and romance moving forward. It's just, I feel more time is needed to determine whether it's this person that you are focused on for this reading or perhaps a new love. We do have a Page of Cups coming in. Okay, so a future love for you, Taurus, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. This person could be younger than you. Or it could be the person that you're focused on for this reading, ready to give this love offer. That is ultimately what this card represents. They could be very creative in how they go about doing it. But also I'm feeling for some of you guys, this could be a new love. It could be a new connection, somebody who's got a crush on you. So if this person doesn't get their act together, you're not going to have any problem with finding love. Okay? And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is picking up off of air. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That's a breakthrough right there, giving you the clarity that you need to cut things out of your life that no longer serve a purpose. And if this person continues to be confused about their options and choices in love and romance, and if they don't ultimately see you as the ultimate choice, then you can cut them out and find a new beginning with another person elsewhere. Okay, so no matter how this goes, Taurus, I feel you're in the driver's seat and you are in control of your life, of your situation. Okay, so let's add to this. I wanted to grab some sexy messages here. Okay, so we'll pull some cards from the Shadow, Soul, Truth, and Desire messages, again by my soul sister, Angelic Revelation 144. So for those of you who definitely still want your person, regardless of the red flags, okay, let's take a look and see when it comes to the physical connection, the sexual connection. Where are they at? Where are they at when it comes to you, the viewer? What is it that they desire with you? What are their fantasies? You are a ghost in the sheets making love to me at night, okay? Fifth dimension interaction, so there's that astral intimacy perhaps that's going on between the two of you. Either you feel this, Taurus, or they're feeling it, or you're both feeling it. So the physical connection is still very much alive. No doubt they still desire you. But as far as being able to offer you that intimacy and love all at the same time, they're going to have to get rid of their options and other people that they might be talking to, you know? Only you can fill this fucking empty space, okay? So that's good. I mean, ultimately, that's basically the only way that this is going to work out, for them to realize that you're the only person that can ultimately fill that emptiness inside them. Nobody else, not all of these other options that they're entertaining. The next message, I am filled with guilt and regret over what happened between us, as they should, you know, because more than likely, based off of what's presenting itself here, they cheated on you, they betrayed your trust, they hurt you. Now, for some of you, this is coming through. I am in a relationship, but I am in love with you. I feel so fucking guilty. See? So they're still checking you out, possibly keeping tabs on you, maybe on social media. They're coming through here letting you know they're in love with you, Taurus, but they're with somebody else, you know? So basically, they've got options, and unfortunately, they're not detaching from this relationship in order to manifest a relationship with you, and I just don't feel that that's what you are looking for. Divine feminine. Okay, so my masculines definitely seeking out this divine feminine. But, you know, this masculine can't have it both ways. A decision has to be made. And Taurus, if you're feminine tuning in, if this is where your masculine is at, I feel they've got a particular window of opportunity to get things going. And if they don't do the right thing, you know, you are going to use this sword and cut them out. So they have the opportunity to do the right thing. And if they don't, you're going to know it anyway. All right, so let's add to this with the Love and Lust deck by Fire Witch Tarot. I mean, it's great that they're definitely still hot for you. They definitely still desire you, Taurus. But they need to get rid of the options, is the theme of this reading, basically. Can't have any other options if they want to be with you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. Sweet, spicy, and sexy. Okay, what do we have? You have a deep hunger for your beloved. They have been away for far too long. The cravings have been getting stronger. Soon you will have to hunt for their love. Okay, so perhaps this is where your person is at, that their craving for you is getting stronger and stronger, Taurus, and eventually they're going to have to take some sort of action to manifest these desires and fantasies of theirs. But, you know, if they're having fantasies and playing out those fantasies with other people, then that's not going to work. So you have to definitely make sure that you are their only choice. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? Your bond is about to deepen on a level where both feel the same heartbeat. This is a strong soul connection where two souls become one. Okay, good. You know, again, we do have this mirroring energy. So if that is truly the case, then you're feeling their energies and they're feeling yours. You desire them, they desire you. The only issue here that's popping up are these red flags attached to third-party situations, cheating, betrayal. That needs to go. I can't get out of my head about you. The pain of not knowing where we stand eats at me every second of the day. So it is affecting them in such a way, Taurus, where this is something that they've done to themselves. You know, they're kind of torturing themselves mentally, not knowing where you're at, if you're even going to take them back, if you're even open to a reconciliation, considering everything that's gone down between the two of you. You know, so that ultimately is your choice, whether you want to entertain the reconnection or certainly empowering yourself to know that, yes, you deserve love, and it's ultimately your choice who will be on the receiving end of that Cupid's arrow. They need to deserve to be on the receiving end of that arrow. Otherwise, you're out. Okay, so let's add to this with the Journey of Love deck by Bridget Rao, Divine Essentials. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. All right, what else? What else do we need to know here? If your person can do the right thing and get rid of these red flags that are popping up, then you guys might actually have a really successful reconnection. I remember memories, past lives. You guys could have connected in a past life, and this is also them remembering just those times that you guys have shared, happy memories. The number 18 could also play a significant role for some of you guys. 33, your perfect custom fit. Okay, and it also has trust on the bottom. So if trust has been an issue, which I feel it has been, that needs to be worked through. But they ultimately also, Taurus, could be your twin flame. We do have that mirroring energy coming through, which for me is very twin flame in energy. And they feel like you guys fit together perfectly. So it's up to you. It's up to you if you're willing to give them another chance to come back and really come towards you as the type of partner that you deserve and want, rather than somebody who's just looking for another third-party situation. especially if they're in a relationship right now and they're coming through here telling you, I'm in love with you. That's not going to work. What else, please, for Taurus? What else, please, for Taurus? Whoa, duality. Can we kiss and make up? They want to kiss and make up, Taurus. They want to come back. Number 14, duality. I'm also feeling from this card, we do have a dog and a cat right there. You guys could have certainly argued like dogs and cats when you guys were together. But yeah, they want to kiss and make up. They want to reconcile. They want to try to fix this. And bottom of the deck, clarity. I finally see. Number 20, you know, they finally see perhaps the error of their ways, what they did wrong, you know, their role in what contributed to this relationship falling apart. So your person might have some regrets over how things played out, over how things fell apart between the two of you. And they now have the clarity that's needed in order to match yours with this Ace of Swords, I feel, Taurus. You know, because you've got your own clarity. And if they're finally having clarity, they finally see what they need to do to bring you guys back together, then that's a good thing. That's contributing to the mirroring between the two of you. So that's a good thing. I also wanted to grab some messages from the Twin Flame Current Vibes deck. This is by Sister Moon Tarot. So any of the decks with twin flame representation, if you don't represent with a twin flame or identify with a twin flame connection, you know, take the message for however way it resonates. If you're more comfortable with referring to your connection as a soulmate bond or however way you see it, or a soul connection. So let's take a look and see what the messages are from this deck, Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Taurus. Clouded. My vision is clouded. I can't see straight. Okay, so we do have clarity here. Clarity, I finally see. So perhaps they haven't quite gotten there yet. Eventually they will have the clarity to see clearly, but for now maybe their judgment is really clouded as to what it is that they need to do. You can't help them with that, Taurus. This is something that your person needs to be able to figure out for themselves. And then we have transparency. I just want you to be open and honest with me. I want to be open and honest with you. Okay, this could be you saying this could be your person, because I feel part of the problem is that they were anything but transparent, which is why there was a whole lot of betrayal and cheating and secrets going on before, because they weren't transparent. They were hiding things, they were keeping things from you, and now they're ready to come towards you to be open and honest. That's a good thing. And then we've got inner wounds. I am working on myself. I am trying my best. So that's also a very good thing coming through here, Taurus, when it comes to your person. And that's contributing to the forgiving and learning that needs to happen here. That's a part of the healing that needs to happen. If they're working on themselves to try to better themselves, to be a better person for you, then great. Excellent. And then we have control. I try to control situations so I don't come across as vulnerable as I feel. But the fact of the matter is, this person has to let go of control issues also. So this is something, a lesson that they need to learn as well. They need to learn that as well. Look at this. We have another divine feminine card coming through. That's the second time. Okay, so for my masculines that are tuning in, or feminine if you're watching for your masculine, they're definitely feeling your energy. For sure. They want you back, they want you only, and they're going to have to take action to make all of that happen in the 3D world, you know. It's nice to be able to interact in the fifth dimension when there is a separation, but that's not going to sustain a relationship in reality, you know, so they have to be able to take action to come towards you face to face and for you guys to fix what's broken and to address these red flags. Has to happen. All right. So let's grab some additional messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else do we need to know? So no doubt, Taurus, they desire you. They want you. And they're going to have to create some sort of movement to make all of that happen. Otherwise, you're going to move in a different direction and find love elsewhere. So they have a window of opportunity to create change. And for some of my feminines, I feel this is coming through for you. Rejuvenation, rest. That's what I need. I haven't had the opportunity to put myself first in so long. I've always put you first, but you never appreciated it. It was exhausting trying to make someone happy that couldn't even find happiness within themselves. This is my time, restoration time. And when I'm ready, love will find me again. Absolutely. Remember, Taurus, you deserve love. You are lovable. You are in control of the situation, of your love life and life in general. My feminines, I feel especially, are in control of that Cupid's arrow. We already know you guys had an ending, okay? I've tried to convince you that love was worth a shot, that you and I are so incredibly compatible. We're a perfect match. I've tried to make you see that I'll be here for you through thick and thin, that no matter what life hands us, we can make it through. But I can't keep trying for both of us. I guess we've reached the end of the road. And that's because it takes two people to be able to sustain a relationship, and one partner dropped the ball here. You know, so no doubt it fell apart and it came to an end. We also have healing. You hurt me. You shattered my hopes and dreams. You kept me in the shadows, ashamed of our love. You didn't appreciate my love, my time, my generosity, my heart, my presence. I had to work to find myself again, to bring myself towards the light, to heal me. You can't hurt me anymore. So for some of you, especially my feminines, this is you speaking up to this masculine who betrayed you, who cheated on you, who hurt you. You're not going to put up with any more of their shit. And if they can't do right by you, you're going to cut them out. Okay, last one. We have fulfilled. Somehow the universe knew that I was unfulfilled, something missing in my life. But I always tried to hide the pain through a tough exterior that covered such vulnerability. When we met, I was empty. My cup is now overflowing with love because of you. Because of you. So I feel it took your person some time to realize this, or this is a part of their awakening that they're going through at this time. And if you haven't heard from them, that's because that journey is not complete. They're still healing. They're still working through their issues. Let them. You know, the more red flags they address on their own, then the less you have to work through should a reconnection represent itself in your life. All right. So let's close this out. Actually, I wanted to grab some dialogue. So let's grab some dialogue messages, Taurus, for you and your person. This is the Unspoken Messages Volume 1 and 2 by Fire Witch Tarot. I combined both of these decks, so it's massive. So let's grab some dialogue here. What is it that you guys want to say to each other at this time? What is it? So this is either messages from you, Taurus, or from your person to you. So take it how it makes sense for you, of course. I'm projecting sexual energies onto you. Can you feel me? Yes, I feel you can. You know, that already came through. in the messages that presented itself here today. You guys are definitely feeling those intimate connections and sexual energies from your person, Taurus. So no doubt, I mean, we're not disputing that the desire is certainly here, but I feel they really needed to learn lessons to be able to love you right. Meeting you awakened my Kundalini. Yep, I'm sure it has, you know. Let's see what else. Don't mistake divine timing with ego's timing. Yes, absolutely. And that's why you have to let go of the control issues. You both do. Just allow things to unfold the way they are meant to. It cannot be rushed. It's going to happen when and if it's meant to. And look at this bottom of the deck, guys. So there's definitely heavy representation of a twin flame connection here for some of you. We already have the mirroring card here. I know you're my twin flame. So they're coming through here in no uncertain terms here, Taurus, letting you know that they consider you a twin flame. Maybe you've known this all along, but they had to come to their own realization of the type of bond that you guys have shared together. So now they're actually saying it. It's like, I know you're my twin flame. Wow. All right, guys. So I wanted to close this out with some songs. What songs need to come through here today from my Heart Songs deck? Let's grab some songs here, Taurus, for this reading. And if you're unfamiliar with any of the songs, see if any of the lyrics pertain to your situation, if you're able to resonate with it that way. All right. What are the songs for this reading today? All Cried Out. I'm not surprised this is coming through. This is a song, it's an oldie, Lisa and the Cult Jam. I gave you my love in vain. My body never knew such pleasure. My heart never knew such pain. And you leave me so confused. Now I'm all cried out over you. And I really feel for my feminines, you can resonate with that, you know? It's like the intimacy, the pleasure, that was very passionate. The love, you know, I just feel it kind of fell short, you know? You gave them your love and they weren't able to reciprocate in the same way that you were offering it. And so, yes, of course, it left you confused, not knowing what to do, how to feel. But I also feel now, Taurus, that your person is kind of going through their own karma as to how they treated you. So it might just be coming back around for them to realize that they did you dirty, you know? The next song, I absolutely love this song. It's called Amneris's Letter. If you've never heard of it, it's from a musical called Aida. It was written by Elton John and it was sung by Shania Twain. This entire card represents the whole song, okay? Here's what it says. I'm sorry for everything I've said and for anything I forgot to say too. When things get so complicated, I stumble, at best, muddle through. I wish that our lives could be simple. I don't want the world, only you. Oh, I wish I could tell you this face to face, but there's never the time, never the place, and this letter will have to do. I love you. That's where your person is, Taurus. They want to be able to see you face to face, but for now, you guys are connecting in the fifth dimension. There's lessons that need to be learned here. There's forgiveness that needs to happen. Life needs to unfold. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen. Okay. In the meantime, focusing on your healing journey, your person needs to do the same to bring this into balance. You guys are actually mirroring each other. You're on the same page without even realizing, more than likely, that you are on the same page. We also have Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. We've got to hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a lot for love. we'll give it a shot. So if you guys are on the same page, Taurus, give it another try. You never know, it might just ultimately work out this time. We also have Say Something by A Great Big World. Say something. I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something. I'm giving up on you. And I'm feeling so small. It was over my head. I know nothing at all and I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning to love, just starting to crawl. You know, and so maybe at the time that you guys were together, Taurus, and things were ultimately going to fall apart, maybe this is you. It's like, please say something to try to salvage this relationship, because if you don't, I'm out. And you had to find a way to start over in your life, perhaps, Taurus. And lastly, we have Just to Hold You Once Again by Mariah Carey. Do you know how it feels lying here without you, baby? You could never understand what's happening to me. So alone, nothing's real. I just dream about you, baby, and forever wonder why you had to break free. Even though you're not my lover, even though you're not my friend, I would give my all to have you here. You know, obviously, since you guys are in separation, they're no longer in a relationship with you. They can't even say that they're your lover at this point because they've been in separation from you. And maybe the last time you guys saw each other, you decided, you know what, we can't even be friends. But what they would give to be able to have a second chance with you, Taurus. Truly, what they would give to be with you again. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Yes, they desire you. Yes, there's definitely those intimate moments that they want to be able to share with you again. But in order to have long-lasting, thriving connection for this relationship, then they have to get rid of options, other relationships. They need to be able to get rid of these red flags, whatever they are. And if you guys can get onto the same page, as I mentioned, Taurus, then yeah, you guys can have a go at this and possibly have a very successful reconnection with this person. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. Take care, and I'll see you next time.